The alien man is confident, strong and optimistic. His fragrance gives him an extraordinary power to become himself and achieve his dreams. Make it happen with determination, strength and positivity. Not a quote from Jeremy Fragrance, Mugler's description of Alien Man. Here's the review. I hope Jeremy's going to have a word with Mugler about them pinching some of his dialogue. So here we are, 13 years after the release of the female marketed Alien from Mugler, we have Alien Man. Let's take a quick look at the notes. In the top, we have beech, dill, anise. In the mid, leather, cashmere wood, osmanthus. In the base, white amber. Oh, that dill. Let's talk about dill. I don't know what dill is. It's a herb, but I don't think I've ever smelled it before, so I couldn't tell you if that's a prominent note in this or not. I've been wearing Alien Man for about a week. I started off with a sample, which I finished, and then beginning of this week, I picked up a full bottle. So, what do I think of it? You know what? I quite like it. From this, I get a sweet fruitiness mixed with an interesting herbal accord. It reminds me of those boiled sweets that you can get, which are licorice and blackcurrant. Now, licorice or blackcurrant aren't notes listed in this, although from the purplish bottle you would think that blackcurrant could be in this. What you do have is osmanthus, which is a blossom which gives off a kind of apricot fruity scent, and also you have anise, which is giving off that aniseed scent. So that aniseed mixed with the fruity apricot vibe, I think is what is making my brain compare it to the next nearest thing that I can compare it to, and that's those licorice and blackcurrant sweets. I really love those sweets, so I think that's what's making me quite enjoy this. Whether that dill is contributing to that herbal accord, I'm not too sure. As I say, I'm not familiar with the scent of dill. It could well be. There don't seem to be any individual notes that really dominate this fragrance. As I say, I mainly get that fruitiness and that herbal accord, but other than that, it seems to be quite nicely balanced and really well blended, and I feel like all the notes are kind of balancing and supporting each other in this. The opening is slightly greener, slightly fresher, and after about 10-20 minutes, it settles down onto my skin to be this nice, fairly sweet, fruity, herbally scent with some depth from the woods and the amber in there as well. It would be quite easy to bash this a little bit and say, yes, it's a very generic scent, but you do find that with a lot of designers, and I think Mugler have managed to get that balance right between producing something that is commercial and crowd-pleasing, but also bringing something a little bit different to the table with that herbaceous quality that it has. A lot of reviews that I've seen online so far seem to have been first impressions, maybe people wearing it for a day, maybe a couple of days. But I think for me, my hunch is that whilst I quite like this, I think I'm going to grow to like it even more. I think it's going to be a grower. Some of the best music in the world can start off, and on first listening you can think it's quite good but maybe not amazing, but then the more you listen to it, the more you can grow to really, really love it. So I think that's going to happen with this for me. I do keep going back to smell it because there aren't any particular notes that really stand out. It kind of draws you into the fragrance because you want to try and pick out what's going on in there because it is a little bit different. So because of that, it does have this slightly mysterious, enigmatic quality, which I don't know, maybe that's where the concept of alien comes from. I'm not sure how that applies to the female marketed version. Speaking of the female equivalent, Alien, this one's quite different. Alien had a lot of jasmine in it, so it was quite a floral fragrance. This one is more herbaceous in nature. I would say it's versatile. I think you could wear it for any situation, any occasion. I think any age group could wear this one, and I also think it's unisex. And then that just brings me on to talk about the sales assistants that I've been chatting to over the last couple of weeks about this fragrance, and all of them were loving telling me the story of the recent launch and conference that they've been to, where they all managed to get a bottle of this. And a lot of them were telling me, at least 4 or 5 of them were telling me that they really enjoyed this fragrance. Not only did they enjoy smelling it on other people, but they enjoyed wearing it themselves. And one lady even said that she preferred this version to wear for herself than the more floral female version. So a very versatile and crowd-pleasing scent, and it does have that interesting angle with that herbal nature. I wore this for work and a co-worker smelled this projecting off me and said that they thought it was quite nice. Talking about projection, I'm getting a good couple of hours of fairly reasonable projection, about an arm's length maybe, and then after that it's a detectable skin scent. Overall, the longevity, I'm probably getting 6 to 7 hours. What I would do personally for me is spray this on clothes as well, just to kind of make the fragrance just last that little bit longer. Okay, so overall, I quite like this. It's not life-changing, it's not mind-blowing. If I was to rate it out of 10, at the moment I'd give it a 7, but the more time I spend with this, then that rating could potentially get a little bit higher, maybe up to an 8. I've seen some extreme reactions online to this fragrance, which I can't really understand. There's nothing disgusting about this fragrance. There's nothing to really resent about it. I think perhaps some people were thinking maybe the fact that it's called Alien, that there would be something otherworldly about it, that it's a highly anticipated release, and sometimes when people have been waiting a long time for a fragrance, they're expecting it to come along and change their lives, when in reality, most designer scents aren't going to do that. Every now and then, you get a scent that really just takes the world by storm. Sauvage perhaps, but something like this, it's just an easy wear and I find it quite pleasant. Shall I do a giveaway? Nah. Oh, go on, let's do a giveaway. If you want to win 5ml of Alien Man, could be a good opportunity to try it out, see if you want to purchase a bottle for yourself. All you need to do is like this video, leave a comment down below, come and check back in a week's time. I'll pin the name of the winner to the top of the comments. If you are the winner, make sure your YouTube messages are enabled so you can private message me your shipping details. Good luck. Okay, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you found it useful. If you are thinking this fragrance might be a good one for you, I'd probably recommend going to a shop and sampling it. Make sure you put it on skin because I think it smells very different to the test strip. So put it on skin, try it for yourself, and then see if you like it. If you have tried it, I'd love to know what you think. I know it's been out in other parts of Europe for a few weeks now. So if you've had experience with Alien Man, let me know in the comments down below. Let's have a conversation about it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell to enable notifications. And until next time, keep tuning into FM and keep smelling good.